So I had a download recently about something we've all experienced, something we all know about, something that we see happening but we can't explain it. And this is a download that I had about it. So you know when you get on your phone, or on your tablet, on your mobile device, and let's say you go to YouTube and then you start looking for a video, you start scrolling through the videos that are suggested to you. And you feel and let's say earlier that day you were doing the dishes or doing the laundry or walking your dog or taking your kids to school or picking up your mother from bingo, whatever you were doing, working, and you were thinking about something. Let's say you were thinking about maybe going to Home Depot and buying some nails. Okay, you're working on a project, you need nails. So just that thought crossed your mind, and then you tucked it away. And you thought, okay, I have to remember to do that at some point this week. And then later that day, after you're done with your chores, with your work, with whatever you were doing, you get on the app and then you start scrolling. And then guess what pops up? A video that tells you all about the different types of nails. Not the nails that you put on your fingers, but the nails that you use in the wall or to put together a piece of furniture or hang a painting. And so you think, oh, what a coincidence. I was just thinking about that. Cool. So you start watching the video. Now, think about it. How did that video pop up? How did the app know to put in front of you, out of the millions of videos that are put into the system every day, think of it, there are millions of users on that particular app alone. So think of all the apps, think of all the videos that are uploaded every day. So how did the app know to put in front of you just what you needed to learn about, or something that came pretty useful and in a pretty timely manner in regards to what you had in mind to do next? You didn't write about it, you didn't tell anyone about it, you didn't send an email telling, a colleague, or you didn't put it in a chat, you didn't have a WhatsApp conversation, you didn't call anyone on the phone, you didn't tell your family, hey, we're gonna need to go to Home Depot. No, you didn't do any of that. Yet. Yet. This is what popped up. A video about nails. So how did that happen? Here's my theory. Or rather, here's a download that I had today. I watched a video earlier that showcased an interview of the CEO of YouTube, talking about how important it is that for creators to create content that caters to your audience, and more specifically content that really represents what you truly and authentically feel and want to put out there, what makes you happy, what you really want to share authentically, and that will resonate with your audience, and basically your content will find the audience that matches your intention. He didn't say your vibration of your frequency, but that's along the same lines. So maybe the reason why we don't know anything about the algorithm and everybody's trying to understand it is because there's nothing to know about the algorithm, because the algorithm is you. Maybe, just maybe, the reason why it's important to create content that will resonate with your audience, because it matches your authenticity with what they truly see in you as authentic, is because it all comes from your mind. The content you put out there and the audience that you manifest from it, it's all in your mind. And the app or the algorithm or the system or whatever you want to call it can actually read your mind. Literally, it can read your mind. For me, it started a few years ago on Yahoo. I remember looking at my emails, and so that was on the computer, mind you, and I would see ads sent to me on my email that were totally in sync with something that I had shared earlier that day or the day before with a friend, with someone. But that was content or stuff that I had talked about. Then it became stuff that I had written about. And now it's stuff that I neither talk about nor write about. That pops up on my feed. So the download that I got was really about understanding that my thoughts, just like yours, are being read. And whether it is through waves of like radio waves, or through a scan of our eyes, I don't know. I can only speculate. It sounds wacky, I know, but how many of you out there had that experience? I'd be curious to know. Leave me a comment. I think we have to rethink the way we look at our devices. They know us. They know us better than we know ourselves. They anticipate our needs almost. It's fascinating. Definitely some food for thought. So let me know what you think.